Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. Pascal Siakam is a Cameroon-born basketball player who represents the Toronto Raptors in the NBA. This young man has made several headlines in the year. Here, we'll see if Pascal Siakam is going to the Raptors. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Number 4. Is Pascal Siakam leaving the Toronto Raptors?
Straight for the Raptors. They're back up by 138-37.
The other year, Siakam had become the face of anything that was flawed with the Raptors. In Toronto's first victory over the league champion, the ex-All-Star and the most improved athlete was left out of the squad and supposedly penalized, after an offering of words with Nick Nurse once the game was finished. Pascal Siakam has been linked to some other NBA team almost every day this summer transfer window. This is a 27-year-old striker who has been associated with Philadelphia 76ers, Sacramento Kings, Golden State Warriors, and Los Angeles Clippers, among many more. Nevertheless, despite the fact that Toronto has gotten inquiries regarding the ex-All-Star player, the Raptors haven't yet made any inquiries regarding selling Siakam themselves. As a result of the frequency with which NBA execs contact franchises to inquire about athletes of all sorts, no deals usually materialize. Contract talks have generated a lot of rhetoric, but Siakam isn't heading anywhere because of his ties with the club or anything else emotive. Right now, the Raptors will not accommodate a Pascal Siakam exchange due to his low significance in the marketplace. James Wiseman and CJ McCollum are among the players who could be transferred back to Toronto. However, Siakam averaged 21.4 points, 7.4 blocked shots, 4.55 assists, and 2.5 steals in what was deemed an off year for him last summer. Number 3. The recent slump in performance. Siakam hasn't been in the top 15 rankings for multiple years. Up until late 2019, he was on his way to becoming one of the best players in the entire league. The slump in the performance in large part is due to the pandemic, which affected the whole world. Siakam said that he had to be locked down in his flat in Toronto all the way till the mid of 2020, and he wasn't able to practice or play basketball for several months. The 27-year-old said that he lost track of time once he entered quarantine. This was very apparent in his performance once the games resumed. He did not look as active in his performances, which the audience was not impressed by. His shooting rate went below 40%, and he averaged a score of 17 points in each game. In the 2021 season, he had planned to make strides in his performance, but he still looked like a shell of his former self in the initial matches. In February of this year, Siakam tested positive for COVID and had to be quarantined again. According to the athlete, this virus made him lose a lot of weight, and as a result, he returned to the competition looking a lot faster and sharper. This made him realize that he had not been in the best shape for the last year, and it helped him to get back on track. Way to make some lemonade! Number 2. The shoulder injury.
A great decision by Van Vliet. Pascal is down.
Other than having to assign drought options to go off DeMar Carroll's deal, Masai Ujiri's Raptors have always been a strong strategic perspective when something relates to free agent market. Their athlete's worth is determined by the market, but they've always been patient. An injury to his left anterior cruciate ligament necessitated surgical procedure in June, and Siakam will be sidelined again till November. If the Raptors function normally in Toronto, his performance there will be one of the season's most compelling stories. The trade rumors will likely be put to rest if he returns in his best shape with incredible performance. This return of Siakam seems to be very highly anticipated, as his back is against the wall this time. It is expected of him to make an incredible comeback with the same level of performance as his pre-pandemic self, which made him one of the most entertaining athletes in all of the NBA. Number 1. The confrontation. Last March, following the Raptors' defeat to the Cleveland Cavaliers, which extended their winless skid to 8 matches, Siakam and Toronto Raptors trainer Nick Nurse got into a violent confrontation. Siakam wasn't thrilled about being sidelined in the final quarter, and he let Nurse know about that as well, shouting and yelling profanities. According to many reports, it became heated, boundaries were broken, and colleagues were forced to intercede. It has been made obvious by the Toronto Raptors that Pascal Siakam will be a member of their journey. Despite several claims to the contrary, Raptors chairman Masai Ujiri is said to have no intent to trade Siakam. Raptors head instructor Nick Nurse and Siakam are said to have moved on from their altercation from the beginning of last season. Sources say that the issue was not very severe, and the people involved in the altercation are now at a good place with each other, even during the off time. Locker room incidents like this are not very rare. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. Also, watch the 2 videos on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.